Let's go.
Oh,
Hello. So we are 4 people up, 2 people down. They got abducted, I think. So Albert has something's come up. I don't know if it's his car valet or what. I have no idea. And Michelle, you ready for this? He's having really bad issues with her internet. And she said the lights are flickering. It could be a demon in capitals. Yeah. She went, well, yeah, it could be that as well. But it's just we've had shitty weather today. I got up to go to work this morning, opened the front door, and there was a blizzard. I just thought it'd been raining. It was like walking into a snow globe that had just been shaken.
Wow.
It was that bad. I'm like, I've got to go to work in this. Great. And it had stopped literally by the time it got to work anyway. So just one of them. How's everyone else?
Good, yeah. Good.
Doing great, man. That's a killer intro you got, man. Jeez.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it didn't play on the it played on the vertical but not the horizontal.
But it does when you watch it back. So it's all good.
Okay. Yeah.
I did check that out last week. That was the first thing I did when I watched it back. So it's all good. So quick. So both myself, Abbie and Dayvid have all had encounters of one kind or another this week or the last couple of weeks. So we're going to talk about them. Quick update on the network TV that I'm not doing anymore because I'm doing it on my own YouTube channel as of this week. The first one is going out. Originally, I did it for midnight. I thought that's a little bit too late. So then I changed it to 8 p.m. on Saturday. But yeah, perfect timing. Then today I remembered we're recording the Christmas special starting at 7 p.m. So we're not going to be in the chat to talk about it. So I've changed it to 9:30 p.m. for this Saturday. And then the rest of them are going to go at 8 p.m. on a Saturday evening. So if you would all not mind going over and subscribing to Just Mates Chat TV. I changed the name of it. Just Mates Chat Show. There was no formal agreement with me and this guy from Vegas, but I just thought I'll change the name of it anyway. Just in case he starts complaining or whatever. So the first 3 are uploaded, so they're Saturday. The first one's 9:30 because we're preoccupied. And the next 2 Saturdays, it's 8 p.m. UK time. So 3 p.m. your time, 2 p.m. Texas time. And that is it. So if you don't mind subscribing, that'd be amazing. You will be offended. You will feel violated. But hopefully you will also find it very funny. There is a lot of revelations, shall we say, that have never been put out before. Yeah.
Oh boy.
It is a reveal of your dark past in
So
a weird kind of way.
Just go and watch this then and get back to you.
Right? Can we do like an after watch show?
Yeah, watch party.
No. Yeah, so that's going out completely separate channel, keeping it because it's we do with Liam and I think Tommy, we did talk a little bit about the paranormal, but I kept it to a very, very minimum. And that's what I want to just keep the two as separate as I can, to be honest with you. So that's it. But if you can,
from paranormal to abnormal, then.
Yep.
Supernatural.
Fucked up, completely fucked up is what we're going to. It's like I cannot believe I'm sharing this stuff with anyone.
Can I sign an NDA before I come on?
Right?
No,
Can we if I come on, can we blur my face out, change my voice?
Yeah.
No. Oh, the thing is though, I can't say too much without giving it away. But you won't know it's me either. That's all I'm giving you.
All right.
Only 3 people know. That's Tommy, Liam, and Michelle, and they've all signed an NDA. So, well, they've not, but it sounds better if I say they have.
A verbal NDA.
Yeah. So you'll find out on Saturday when I do the one that I did with Michelle when I switched my camera on, and Michelle just falls apart just completely. So
This is the part of the show where Andy tells us something without actually telling us something.
Wow.
Yeah, you said it perfectly, Nicole, because I don't know what the hell's going on right now. He did say something,
this
though.
This is a running trope where Andy has something that he cannot tell us.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives you every piece of information to figure it out except for explicitly telling you.
No.
It's my talent. It's the only one I've got.
It's veiled.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see from the start, but it's like an initial reaction for each person. And that's all I'm saying. So anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's talk about... David, do you want to go first about the Airbnb?
Yeah, sure. So very strange thing happened. This Airbnb, so I went to Boston, and then as soon as I landed in Boston, we went to Salem. It's basically a bucket list item that I've always wanted to visit there. And we secured an Airbnb. It was beautiful. I wish I had pictures. It was a beautiful, big yellow house. And the owner lived upstairs, and the Airbnb was downstairs. It was really cool. Also, fun fact, the neighborhood was being guarded by a turkey. Why? I don't know. There's a turkey in the streets. As a matter of fact, we were rolling down the street to go to the Airbnb when I saw a car honking at something, one honk, right? And I was like, what is it? It's just there honking. I don't understand.
Yeah.
We get to around like these other vehicles, and it's just a turkey just right there in the middle of the street, not moving, not doing anything. So, the Airbnb owner told us that, the turkey is living here now. He watches over the street. Don't get too close to it, blah, 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 whatever. I just thought that was funny. But anyway.
Those days are limited.
Yeah, right.
I know. You're in Turkey.
I said, are you guys going to take care of it? Are you going to watch over it? And they're like, yeah, we're feeding it and all that. Oh, okay, great. She was saying that it gets spooked every once in a while, and then it jumps like on a tree. Can you imagine? A giant turkey on a tree? That would freak me out. And then at one point, it went on top of one of those houses. Those houses are tall, man. Those are like 2-3-story houses, And it was just crept up there on the top of the house. I mean, can you imagine that? It's freaky.
I thought they couldn't fly.
They can jump, apparently.
Wow.
They got up there. I don't know how. It could have been something like Mission Impossible has a rope, and it's just, I don't know. So this Airbnb, very nice. We really enjoyed it. It was really, the only thing is the bed was a little hard. Angie really couldn't sleep on it. The first night we tried it, I was fine. She just didn't like it. So the next night she slept in the living room, right? She took the pillows and she went to the living room. That night, I had a nightmare, and I haven't had a nightmare in a very long time. I can't even remember the last time I had a nightmare. But anyway, I was having this nightmare. It's kind of hilarious because it had The Office. The Office was in it, and I was trying to audition to be on The Office. And for whatever reason, they were touring, and they had their show out like on stage, like they were going to different cities and performing the show on stage, right? And so in order for me to audition, I had to write my little piece, get up there and act it out with the actors. So my piece basically said, I was very attracted. I don't know if you guys have seen the show. Have you seen the show?
Yeah.
So you know who Phyllis is, you know who Angela is, right?
Yes.
Okay, I've always had a crush on Angela. I love her. She's one of my favorites.
Are you on about the UK or the US version?
Well, yeah.
The US version.
US version.
US version.
Hey.
Only one that counts.
Oh, right. And Ricky Gervais.
He's great.
Steve Carell.
But he's not a Steve
Carell.
Yes.
Definitely not. But anyway.
But you know who Angela is. You know who Phyllis is. So my skit, the one I wrote, was I was trying to get to Angela, but the only way I could do that was to try to get close to Phyllis. That was what I wrote out. And we're performing this. And Phyllis, the actress, or whoever the person is, thought I really liked her. And I was like, no, I don't. I like her, So then they say, okay, we'll call you back. And then they go to another city. Then they call me back in that other city, and I perform the same thing again. And this time I think I got the job, right? And so, but Phyllis really thinks I like her. And she's really angry that I'm telling her, no, I don't. I'm sorry. It's just, we're just performing or whatever. So she gets kind of out of it. She gets kind of pissy and angry at me. And I remember, and here's what's kind of strange. We're going back to the house, the Airbnb. I've never had a dream. Every dream where I'm in a house, it's my childhood house that I grew up in. It's never the house I'm actually staying. It's so bizarre that it happened. But I get into that house, and these two people are following me that work for the show, and they're like here to discuss, me being on the show. And so I go up. I'm starting to go upstairs, and the next thing I know, I look down, and Phyllis is stabbing the two people that were following me. She's killing them, like right there at the foot of the door. And I remember thinking, if I don't run downstairs now and lock the door, she's going to get me, right? So I do that. I run downstairs. I close the door just as she's trying to get in. I lock it. And then she's like in the window, and she gives me this creepy smile, this really creepy smile. And of course, it's a dream, right? She puts her head through the window like it's water, like it's not glass. Her head actually goes through the window, and she's smiling at me, and she's trying to break the window with her nose by smashing it up against the window. I woke up because it freaked me out. And then I woke up in that room, and I thought, what the hell was that? This is so bizarre. So I figured I'm going to try to go back to sleep. So I lay down facing the opposite end where Angie would be sleeping. And I have my eyes closed, and I'm having some trouble trying to fall asleep. And I hear something hit the bed right by my face, a hand. It was a hand hitting the bed. And I thought, oh, it's Angie. She's coming back, right? So I open my eyes. There's no one there. I get up, and I go look in the living room, and she's asleep on the couch.
It was Phyllis.
No.
Yeah. Come for you.
Check this out.
Bunny boy.
I go back to bed, and I just ignore whatever. I'm not going to pay any attention to it. I'm going to go to sleep, and I did. But when I woke up, so I got these new earbuds. They're like, they're for sleep. You can wear them, and you can sleep on them. They're really cool. They play, white noise, brown noise, pink, whatever noise you want, any kind of thing, like the space shuttle or whatever. Like what am I saying? Star Trek, like the Enterprise. Here's all that stuff. It's really cool. You can do 3 of them. It's great. So I was taking them out to put them back on the case, and it's this little round case that has a little thing on the bottom that you just put it on, whatever, and it won't move. On this nightstand that had like a lip. It was a white nightstand that had a little lip on it, and I put it on the far end, in between a clock and my phone. And then here I am, right? It was gone. So I figured it's on the floor. I look on the floor. Nope. And my first thought, this lady that lives upstairs came downstairs and took my freaking bud ear dealie, the case. That's my first thought. And then I look under the bed. I look around. I can't find it. I go look in the living room. I know it's not in the living room, but I can't find it. So I asked Angie to look. She couldn't find it. So we started getting ready for the day. I finally come back. I get on my hands and knees and look under the bed, and it's on the opposite end at where the feet would be, like totally far away. And there's no way that it would. I mean, it's circular. Could it have been knocked and rolled? Yes. That far, I'm not so sure. But I'm sorry. I don't know. I was freaked out by that. And so I have a friend named JJ Rose 777. I don't know if you guys know her, but she's a psychic, white witch, medium, all that stuff. Told her about it, and she says that she laughed at my dream because she goes, "There's a spirit in that house, and it's not a bad spirit. It's not malevolent or anything like that. It's just it doesn't get a lot of attention. It looks kind of spooky, and it saw that you could sense it. So it was trying to get your attention. It was trying to get you to interact. And when you ignored it, she said, it messed with your stuff.
And got a bit stabby in your dreams.
I don't dream that stuff. That's weird.
I know, right?
Ask the Airbnb lady later if they had any problems in that house. And she says, yes, they have. It's a house that was built in 1845 or something. It has its own name. I forgot what it was called, but they would have basically the Airbnb I was staying in used to be they used to rent it out to and those people had a lot of problems apparently. She didn't really elaborate on what happened to them, but she said, I would always, when I go downstairs, I could smell sulfur. It was like a very strong sulfur smell. And it was there for the longest time. And then it finally went away. So I figured whatever that was, it moved on. When I said, I didn't move. There's something there, man. Creepy. Loved it, though. I loved it. Right down my alley.
See, I'm going to have to try to go find it and stay there next time I go to Salem.
20 Northery Street.
It would be interesting to see if it's only men that have the experiences instead of the women, because it's funny how your other half, she couldn't sleep in that bed. So then the next night she felt like she had to sleep in the lounge. So you were there on your own. Pray for this very amorous stabby spirits.
You know what's weird is I have back issues, and I did not have a problem sleeping in that bed. And my girlfriend doesn't have back issues, and she had trouble sleeping. It's so bizarre. It was
something
in bed with you. Sorry, Nicole.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. It's something was messing with me. That's all I know. I was not going to play with it for whatever reason. I wanted to sleep, and I didn't sleep well that night at all. I checked the little sleep score thing, 66.
Yeah.
From 666. I don't.
I'm surprised after a dream like that.
Yeah. Phyllis is so sweet, man. Why, brain? Why did you do that to Phyllis?
I don't know. You're going to have some major problem with Bob Vance.
That's good. Oh, I love that show. Love it.
Me too. I've watched it probably 10 times.
Now we got a lot of comments on the turkeys.
Yes.
See, this is all that people take away from this. There was a turkey involved.
Yeah.
I'm glad I added it on because it was weird.
Yes. Maybe the turkey is like a manifestation of this spirit. It's a shapeshifter.
Yeah. Skinwalker.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
The Wendigo turkey.
So funny.
It could be. Who
we
knows?
Got there. The lady told us about the turkey, and we said, yeah, we just saw it. She goes, I don't think you're going to need to do this, but if you have to, go out the back, because sometimes he's known to like block whatever, and you don't want to get too close because they will charge you and all that. So we're like, yeah, okay. And then we got ready and we're taking off, going out the door, and Angie turns and he's right there. It was right next to the door. So we ended up going out the back. It's like, what the fuck?
He needs the Jaws music.
Yeah.
Yep, that was my experience.
Who's going next?
Go on, Andy. Because you got to try and cue mine up because I want to see what people
I'm
think.
waiting for it to load. So we've been watching I'm a Celeb on Monday night. And I know it was 25 past 10. I know this because of the timestamp on the photo that I took. So we've got a corner sofa. So I'm sat in the corner, the TV's opposite. There's like a space and a half to my right. Becky sat to my left and Bruno's on the floor. So I'm kind of like, so where the sofa goes out, I'm sat in the middle facing that way. And then Bruno just starts barking, but looking at the seat at the side of me where there is nobody. Everyone else who's in the house is upstairs. There's no noise coming from anyone. And his tail's wagging. And he doesn't sit on the sofa with me, he'll lie down right next, so he's touching my feet. Anyway, so he sat right next to my foot and he's barking. And I looked at his eyes and followed his eyes up to how high he was looking, because there is a mirror just above that. But it wasn't that the height that he was looking at was the same height as me, but he's looking to the side of me. So he's barking away and his tail's, but he does that. So when he meets someone, he does that so he gets fusses off him. He's not barking to be like, he wants to attack him. He's barking because he wants them to like acknowledge him. And then I got proper cold right the way through my body. I looked at Becky and I went, what the fuck? She's like, I don't know. But they say dogs can see something. And I know. And it's not, it's completely out of character for him. If he hears a bang or a knock, because he sleeps on the bed and that, or he downstairs hears a door go, he'll start barking. Just to let us know that there's noise going on, regardless of what it is. But this was a continuous bark. I should have videoed it. So then he shimmies back a bit, and he starts looking up as though someone stood up at the side of me.
Mm.
So he sat there and he's gone like that, like in the motion of a person standing up. And I'm like that with me. Is there anyone there? Like, well, I'm like, who is it, Bruno? Who's there? Who can you see? And his tail's going, and he's looking at me and looking back, and then he's barking again. And this lasted for a good 5 minutes. And then it kind of like, the way he looked like this, whatever, if there was anything there, moved, and then he just stopped. And he carried on as normal. There was never done it before. I know it was only Monday, he's not done it since. And I've took a couple of photos. I've not uploaded them, but I can show you on here quickly. So you'll see where the 2 cushions and the remote control is. That's the gap at the side of me. So that's where I was looking. So you can see the mirror, but the TV had been paused, so there's nothing on the TV. So I thought I'll take a couple of photos. You can literally see my knee. See what I mean? That bit's my knee there, and then there's a gap. But there's nothing, no one. There's not even a reflection of anything. No. And he's just barking and barking and barking and acting as though there was something or someone sat there. Wow. And that was it. And I thought, can't wait to go to bed tonight.
Did you feel a tingling when you were putting your hand there? Did you get like a staticky feeling?
No, I thought I might. Absolutely nothing. Did not feel a thing. Other than when I looked, I just went cold from head to toe, like I'd been dipped in ice, like from top to bottom. But as soon as I felt that cold, it went again as quick as it came. That was as fast as it went. So it was like a second, 2 seconds it lasted. That was it.
Wow.
I'm like, what is going on?
Do you get and then
nothing. 2 things have happened. So we've got frosted glass on the back door, and I've seen a hand come up to the window like that.
Yeah.
And then because it's a living room diner, but it's all one big room, so the back door's right in the middle. So I was stood near the door, so I grabbed the door, swung it open, expecting someone to be in the back garden. No one there. I'm like, did I imagine it? I don't know if I could have imagined it, but I don't think I did.
No, the coldness you felt.
Yeah.
That kind of gives credence to what you experienced. That little cold dealy, that little cold snap, or whatever. It's that. You know, that when spirits are near, supposedly that they suck out all the.
Yeah, because it wasn't down one side. It was like right the way through my body.
That's
like someone sipped a bucket of ice over me, but as soon as it had gone right the way through, I just warmed straight back up again. It wasn't gradual. It was like instantaneous both times.
Did you get any physical sensations? Were you drained? Were you next day feeling a bit hungover?
You feel anything in your butthole or anything like that?
Definitely not. No smell, no sensation,
That's
no,
good.
just absolutely nothing. But Nicole, we can't hear you. Nope, absolutely nothing. Because like Nicole, there's no noise, there's no sound, there's no smell, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. And it was like, because I thought there might be a bit of an indentation in the photo or something like the one when me and Ash and our Andy was in his basement and we took that photo. And you could see this handprint on the back of Ash develop as we were looking at the picture.
Wow.
And I thought maybe that might happen again. Nothing.
No.
Absolutely nothing. But
that's trippy, man.
That is the hand that came up on the window. That reminds me of, oh God, do you remember that guy who did that? What was it? The ghost in the closet, the ghost in the pantry, and you had the glass door.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the face appeared, not just the hands. Remember the face? I was like, that's one of my favorites.
I've got a story about that.
Oh,
cool. Goes, guys.
Well, it's not that, but it's something as weird and creepy. It's just a thing what I did. So when I lived with my ex, their kids, it's like they always wanted to make stuff and do stuff because it's like younger. So I said, like, so I used to, this is where I sound really bad. No one report me to social services. So I used to.
The other channel.
So when my eldest son was little and he wasn't behaving, I used to say to him, "Wee Willie Winky will come and get you." Right? I said he hasn't got any feet. He runs on stumps, but he can run as fast as he can. And his arms come out. He's no hands, and it just tapers into a long point, and he'll stick it in your ear and start picking at your brain. Right? What's
that number? Hang on a minute.
So
Social services, are you there?
So a few years ago,
Are you hearing?
I made an effigy of Wee Willie Winky. So I got this face, got a picture of the face off Google, downloaded it, printed it off, laminated it, cut round it, and made this like little Wee Willie Winky. Long, like bit of long pointed wood, or I think it was a cardboard tube that had twisted at the end. She used to freak the kids out, so I said, "Look, I'm not getting rid of it. It's too good to get rid of. I'll just hide it somewhere." So I stuck it in my wardrobe, but the front of my wardrobe was that frosted glass, and it was at the end of the bed. So I stuck it in there. You shut the door, you could see it staring out. And that lasted about 2 days because it was freaking me out. I couldn't deal with it. It's like, that's got to go. It was awful. Proper. Don't know what it did to the kids, but it messed me up.
Yeah, well, yeah, reporting now. So
And but yeah, so that was it.
Wow.
It just reminded me of that. Cause I remember waking up one night and just seeing it. But then I've got this. Oh, 1 second. I'll just turn my chair around. Say again?
Don't set ET off again.
No, not. So I've got this on the back of my chair.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right?
That's nice.
So I've just put it there out the way. But see that alien head lamp there? That's a 3D mirror. Do you know where it's got the LED inside? And it just like, it's got a lot of depth to it. So when you turn it off, it just looks like a normal mirror. When I have my chair at an angle, and you lay in bed, you look up, you can just see that staring at you.
Oh, dude, you do some things to yourself. Wee Willie Winky. Scary man.
Is that your bedroom?
Yeah, well, it was. It's more of a studio with a bed in it.
Got it.
It started off as a bedroom.
Where the magic happens, right?
Only on there. Only on
that side? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, it's right. I've completely gone from it. I got nothing.
So it's not just mates, it's only mates, is it?
Just mates. Oh, 1 second. I think it is downloading now.
Oh,
all right.
Fantastic.
The video.
Basically.
So it's only downloaded one. I don't know where Nicole's gone.
I think the 40-something second one is actually the better one. The other one was a bit dimmer, and it wasn't as low in the atmosphere. But they were like literally within a couple of minutes of each other. Anyway, I was sat outside on Tuesday night because I was recording with Liam on Monday. Tuesday, we're Wednesday today, aren't we? Yeah, cannot keep up with the days this week. I don't know if it's new moon in Scorpio or retrograde or whatever it is, or just blondness. I don't know. I'm just not keeping up this week.
No.
And I was sat outside like I normally do, like of an evening, looking up at the stars as you do. And it was early evening, round about between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. So it's at that time where it's just starting to get dark, but not fully. So it looks actually darker on the video than it actually is. And I was sat and I was doing some work for the shows and everything on my phone. And I just instinctively, when you get that ping and to look up. Mm-hmm. And I just saw this bright white light, literally, and it was really low, just literally just fly silently over my house. The train sounds as I'm filming this, so that literally shits me up, and you hear a few expletives from me because I wasn't expecting it. And about like 2 minutes later, I'm just sat there going, oh wow, not seen any like, you know, UFOs since I saw that weird color thing I told you about, Andy, that like
Yes,
that
the rainbow
colour,
type thing.
yeah, the rainbow type thing during the day, this light thing in the sky. And a couple of minutes later there's another one, and it comes from the opposite direction, so it comes in from the west and going to the east, and it flies over the garage. So you can, from my front door, you can see the garage up at the top, and it just flies over the garage. Now I'm sat out there for a while because, you know, I can't be bothered to watch television, to be honest with you. I'm doing some work on my phone. I'm talking to friends. I'm like, you know, and I'm seeing these weird flashes of light, just like just one flash, and then one over here, and then like one back over here, but nothing moving. And then there was another instance where I saw, again, a bright one going over the garage. And as I went to grab my phone, it went out. And I was just like, no. So I've not seen any UFOs for a good couple of weeks. And then one night, there just seemed to be so much going on in the sky over
everywhere.
Our area.
Cool. Now, did you miss any time?
Right, do you want me to play it?
No, I didn't miss any time. And I checked the ISS, and it was over Italy at the time and not quite in the circumference of the UK visible. So it wouldn't have been the ISS.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You say over your garage. And by the way, you say garage beautifully. You guys, I love your accents, by the way. I just love it.
Garage.
But when it went over, I had the impression, maybe I'm wrong, that it was right above your garage.
The first one that went above the house, that was literally right above the house. The one that went above the garage, that was slightly higher and not as bright. But again, silent. It was in Earth orbit. It wasn't a satellite. I mean, the stars weren't even out at that point. It was still daylight, even though it looked darker on my phone, because you know what phones are like for low light.
Right.
But yeah, it was a weird one. But yeah, I excuse my language on it because I'd not seen one for ages, and it was literally I'd gone from doing AI work to grabbing my phone, getting it on camera quickly, and just like.
Did you say the F word? Did you say?
I think I did when the train went past and sounded its horn. I think I dropped something on the floor, and you just hear it go.
Hey Nicole, you're back.
Much better connection. That's the original cat ball lady orb room, isn't it? Yes.
Oh.
That is a lot better connection in there.
Oh, does that say reserved for our dog back there on that pillow?
Yeah, that's their couch.
Oh.
My office couch is for the dogs. So you might see one of them pop up on there. That painting back there is my haunted painting that I took from one of the locations.
Oh wow!
Oh, it's haunted.
I don't know.
Don't tell Tommy.
It was from a haunted location.
Have you experienced anything at your home?
No, not from that.
Good.
I was just very
Still
drawn to it.
time.
They were like, I was like, if you're ever getting rid of this, let me know. And he was like, which paint?
Yay! Buddy.
There you go.
Oh, how adorable.
He wants in.
I love dogs.
Right. I'm going to play the video then. I apologise for Abby swearing in advance. I don't care.
Is this the 43-second one?
No, 1 minute 23. The other one won't download.
Will it not? Oh, the other one's a better one.
I'll play this first, and while it's playing, I'll try and download the next one.
Okay.
For the record, this is why I don't do the show down here anymore.
That's fine. Just put the dogs upstairs.
This is the second sighting.
Right, I'll play this now, and I'll try and download the next one. Enjoy.
Oh, bloody another one. Oh. It was like 2 in a matter of minutes. It's not even dark yet. Not fully, anyway. I can't even see the stars. It's not even dark yet. Look. I don't even see the stars yet. Bloody hell. 2. Not seen any for weeks, and 2. So that one wasn't as bright and as low down as the first one. Yeah.
I saw it.
There is a flash into it, but there was no noise. It wasn't like a red-green flash. It was just almost like it was like a strobe almost.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I've got the other one now, so I can play that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Excuse my language when the train sounds, though it's horny. It doesn't normally do it. It caught me off guard.
Right. Let's go.
Holy shit, that's low. That is well low. And silent. Oh, fuck me, that's the train. Holy shit, that's low. Oh.
That was awesome.
Potty mouth.
Sorry about the language.
Not
That
at
was
all.
shifting. It was going slow at first, and then when you had to turn around to get the second clip on it, it was like proper booting it across the sky.
Yeah, it's proper it sped up. Yeah. But it was so low in the atmosphere. It was lower than you get the commercial flights. You know, it was so low, so bright. No noise to it, but God, that train made me jump. It doesn't normally sound it because the lines are only like down the valley from me, so the sound comes up. But yeah,
I want to see if I can zoom in on that.
yeah.
So
I mean, I've
we'll
sent it to you, so yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, do like a frame by frame.
Yeah, but yeah,
it brightens and then it like pulls.
Yeah,
interesting. Swamp gas. This guy says hilarious.
Yeah.
Ball lightning.
It's always swamp gas, ball lightning, or dust.
Yeah.
Balloons. It's balloons. They all float.
Yes.
All
it is. I was going to watch that the other night. Just as I was going to bed, I thought, nah, the original.
Speaking of things glowing bright in the sky, you retweeted, or should I say reshared?
Text Angie.
Huh?
Okay, babe.
Andy is talking to you clearly.
And obviously, shh, I wasn't giving the game away.
David, you reshared the translation from the Boogosphere that I caught this morning.
I don't think I reshared it because I want to do a little deeper dive on. I didn't have time to really look into because I heard what the translation was, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
What is it really telling us, though? What is? Can you get anything from that? Did you hear it? Did you read it?
I did read it, and it just sounded like every channeled message from every higher being that anybody has ever put out since, this stuff has been going on. So it was a little bit derivative. It was a little bit, love and light and consciousness and finding your inner truth, which is pretty much the spiritual mantra anyway. So,
which I don't hate. I don't hate that.
I don't hate that. I love it.
Right.
Who translated it? And if there is no reference from the writing, how can you translate it? I mean, for hieroglyphs and stuff like that, they needed the Rosetta Stone. So,
yeah.
AI did it.
Well, AI did help in the translation, I think.
But what's
AI probably created it.
Well, they can run through, millions and billions of possibilities in a matter of seconds. So.
Right.
Yeah, but they're all. This is the thing. It's a possibility. It's not a definite. But this is the thing. When I first heard about this blogosphere, I thought, oh yeah, finally something. We got some hard evidence.
Right.
But it just seems that it's being passed around to a lot of different people. There's no officials like doing anything with it. They're trying to crack into it and open it up, and they've held it up, and it's gone semi-transparent, and they can see all these different things inside it. It's got optic cables for the light that are coming through on it. It just seems to be too. The more they go into it, it just seems to be too man-made. I'm not as convinced as what I was at the start. They're gonna turn around. It's gonna be made of cake, isn't it?
Fake or cake? It's like the mummies, isn't it? The Mexican mummies when they actually made it out of cake.
You know what? Have you seen the full video to that where the guy just grabs it and bites into it? Yes. It's so funny. But there's no. It's not convincing enough.
So I want to talk to Josh because he's been boots on the ground when the experiments have been going on with Jaime. He's been there when they did the chanting, and they were.
That's Ryan's brother, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Ryan's brother. Yeah.
Gomlesk. Say it now. No, is that it?
On the veil, guys.
Yeah.
RPG.
Yeah.
RPG's brother.
So what's bothering me about this? What's bothering me about also 3IF? There's so much information coming at us from all different directions. You don't know what's real. There's so much misinformation today as compared to, back in the old days when someone came out and whistle blew about whatever, that dude got taken care of. They took him out. Right? He's gone. Yeah. Don't need to worry about it anymore. They've changed that policy, it seems like, because there's still people around who are talking. So now...
Well,
Dayvid's still kicking.
Yeah, and now it's hard to tell what's what. So the blue sphere, I feel, at first I thought, is this alien? And they did the research and they did the resin test, and it's 126,000. It's like from the Ice Age, and
that was a fake document. Apparently, it's 12,226 or something like that. The 126,000 real that went out. If you look at the actual document, they've actually spelled technologies wrong, and there's loads of little miss things in it. So I think that came out pretty much at the same time as the other resin carbon dating to kind of skew the results, or just put out misinformation on it to oh no, it can't be this, it's 126,000 years old. But if you actually look at the actual university report, was it Colorado or somewhere like that?
I'm not sure, but Dr. Stephen Greer was the one. And he's the one who reports. Yeah,
and one's got a lot of typos in it, and you think the university they'd be able to spell technology. I mean, not if I was
but it's America.
Yeah.
But do you think they're purposely putting the misinformation out?
Yeah, a lot of letters missing.
Could be.
So you don't know what's true because there's 10 different answers out on the internet?
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be easy to make it seem like it's not real if someone intercepts it and removes letters here and there, and now it looks like some dummy wrote it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, I just think.
Or does it make it more real
test,
if it has typos?
What's that?
Or does it make it more real if it has typos? Because if you're going through all that to put through AI to make it a fraud, you're going to spell things right.
I mean, yeah. It's so that's what I'm saying. It's so hard to tell the difference these days. What is real?
But have you ever used AI to spell something? It gets it wrong every single time.
Yeah.
Halloween episode?
That's the one. Yeah.
Damn it, I rely on that being dyslexic, so I'm screwed.
I want to see the people who made this. I want to see and them come out and say, yes, we made it. Love and light and all that shit. 3i Atlas, I want to see that land here.
Oh, it's been done. That
Everybody's
was
talking
next.
about it.
that was next, right? So that was at its closest to us 8 days ago, and now it's on its way out. So that's when I put that post up on Facebook the other day. So what happened to this alien invasion, and where's Free Eye Atlas parked up? And I had some comments of people being serious. Obviously, I was taking the piss, but it's like they kept changing the date, and it was just.
Well, one of the reasons they kept changing the date is they were saying that it's slowing down, and then it's speeding up, and then it's altering course, and it's
got lights on it, and it's not got lights on it,
and it's emitting methane, which is not supposed to.
But it's from a different solar system, so it doesn't. It can have stuff on it we know nothing about.
Precisely.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is that it's
way
too old. It's way too old. We've seen comments in here, like in our solar system. Yeah, okay, they're the same, right? But a comment that's way out of our solar system on the other side of the galaxy, maybe outside the galaxy, we've never seen those. They can be way different, man. You know what I'm saying? They can be way different. And here's one right now. Here's one. Or it's aliens.
I'm not saying it's aliens.
I think it's a probe. I think it's the second probe they've sent since Oumuamua. That's what I think it could be. It could be. I'm not saying it is. Could be a probe. Good one.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be 7.8 billion years old.
How do they know?
Pretty old, man.
Well, this is not. It's not like they've gone up and carbon dated it, is it? It's
right.
It's the third thing to come into our solar system that they've seen. That's why it's called Free Eye Atlas, because it's the third one.
Right.
That's come into our solar system from a different solar system that they've been able to pick up, and that's it. There could be billions, trillions. That could have been the third one, and there might not be any others. But how can they date it? How do they know it's giving off all these gases?
Science.
Literally can't see it. These photos of it, and it looks like the front of the Death Star out of Star Wars. Then it looks like Thingy out of Rick and Morty. Yeah. Then it looks like the pickle out of Rick and Morty and some of the photos. And I just can't take it seriously anymore.
You just have to get up with it, don't you? I mean, you know, there's footage that's meant to have come out today, and it looks like this, as I say, this giant pickle. We'll go with the pickle analogy, with lights just like going across the sky. But it's just like, well, where's that come from? Is that real? Is it AI generated? I mean, they were supposed to turn off the Mars, a burrito. Yeah, we'll go with burrito.
Yeah. Burrito.
But you know, they were meant to turn off the cameras on Mars when it went past on its way in.
What happened with that? Why did they do that? Why did they block it? Why did they not show it?
Oh, because they're not on Mars. They're on that place up in wherever it is.
Area 51, Vegas.
No,
Andy, do you believe in space?
Oh, yeah, the SPET.
I believe in space. I don't believe we went to the moon in 1969. I don't believe we. I don't believe we travelled the way that we did. If we've ever been to the moon, it's been through some sort of teleportation. We've not gone on a craft.
We will next year.
It's some sort of Stargate. Anyway, ask Katy Perry. She's been.
Oh yeah, I mean,
with a fake hand and all that.
That astronaut going, we're going to the moon for the first ever time.
Mistake.
Slip up.
Yeah.
He's being serious.
Yeah, but if you.
But there's mice walking around on like the International Space Station outside. How?
Fucking foil from candy wrappers stuck to it. How is that going to get through the atmosphere?
Going on with that when they're spacewalking.
Oh, but it's also the main thing that does my head in is there's a Stanley Kubrick video come out, another one again, of them supposedly practicing doing the moonwalks. You can see the wire and all that, but it's laid out exactly the same as the footage for the moon. So they're telling us without telling us. They've not been to the moon. That was a load of crap. They wanted to beat China and Russia. They wanted to be ahead of the space game, and that is it.
No, it was the Cold War, wasn't it? It was a ballistic missile thing, wasn't it? Whoever could get to it wasn't about getting to the moon. It's who can fire nukes from the opposite end of the world, and you know who's got the capability on the rockets, wasn't it? Really.
Well, Spooky Dookie's just put this in to get through the Van Allen radiation belt. The shortest point of that is 25 miles deep. And
you were in the period of a solar maxima at the time in 1969.
And so, the thickest point is 250 miles or 250,000 miles thick. So you're going to be in that for at least 2-3 minutes. Whatever speed he's traveling at. I was listening to the podcast about it. They interviewed an astronaut about when they do the radiation training, when they put them in the room. He goes, it's the equivalent of being put inside a microwave for 10 seconds. Even with your eyes shut, you can see sparks between your eyeball and your eyelid.
Yeah.
So if you're going through that, you're going to be fried inside out. You ain't going nowhere. You are going to be a burrito.
The amount of you just need to go
a wormhole on this side and you'll escape on the other side. Bam!
The amount of lead it would have taken to protect the shuttle, they wouldn't have got it off the ground in 69.
They would have had the timing to get through the shortest bit of that belt and the trajectory, because obviously the rotation and the atmosphere is rotating as well. For them to get that bang on is like 1,000,000 to 1 chance of doing it. It's a ridiculous amount. Yeah.
There's an amazing documentary called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon. I think you can still find it on topdocumentaries.com if that website's still going.
Yeah.
And there's this scene where they're meant to be in moon orbit. So now bearing in mind it takes 3 days to get to the moon, right, from Earth. And they are live with the astronauts, they're on telly and all the rest of it, and they're talking to them, and they're filming the Earth through a window, and it looks like it's way, 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 way away. They cut the live feed. He takes the cardboard out of the window, which makes it look like it's a way away, and they're in Earth orbit.
Long way away.
Long, long, long way away. So it's like, okay, it takes 3 days to get to the moon. You're meant to be in moon orbit when you're filming this, but yet you've just demonstrated that you're in Earth orbit. I mean, you've got the images in front of crosshairs and all sorts with the photography, which can't happen unless it's a manipulated image.
Is it 238,000 miles away, the Earth's surface? The surface of the Earth to the surface of the moon. Yeah. So however long it takes to get there, you've still got to go through all these different atmospheric pressures. So, and then I get like with the moon boots and all that, but when they did, watch this interview, you can find it anywhere. When they did the first interview, when they all came back, they're all sat there like they was going to go out on a Saturday night, and the ride didn't pick them up, and they all ended up staying in their house. They're so glum and miserable. These are the first 3-4 people supposedly that went and walked on the moon, and they look like they've just been slapped with a wet fish. There's nothing. There's no excitement.
Yeah.
Right? Who's filming Armstrong when he takes his first steps and comes out the shuttle? If he was the first man on the moon, who's filming him?
Well, that was my next thing. And then the other one, which I heard it a few years ago and didn't even realise, Neil Armstrong's name backwards. Alien. So Neil A, reverse it, alien.
He never spoke about it though. You could never ask him. A friend of mine, Matt, when he was a banker and he was working for I think it was the Royal Bank of Scotland at the time. They had like Neil Armstrong as a speaker. That this is going way, way back before the past. Otherwise, that would be impressive, even for a bank.
But
you weren't allowed to ask him. You were not allowed to ask him about the moon landings. Right.
Whoa! Sorry about that.
But, he had a clause, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had a clause in his interview thing that you can't ask him. But have you seen the ones when they ask him Buzz Aldrin? Some reporter goes in and he's in his house and he's talking to him. He goes, "Can you put your hand on your heart or your hand on the Bible and swear?" And he goes, "Get out, don't want you here." He goes, "If you don't go, I'm going to call the cops." He goes, Why won't you just admit it? Just say you've been or say you've not been. Even like whatever you need to do. Why can you not say one way or another? You all just deny the questions being asked. And if they do it, I'd be like, fuck, yeah, of course I went.
And so, like, with the telescopes we have today, right? The technology, you can get really close-up pictures of the moon. Very clear,
Yeah.
but nobody sees you can't see a picture of the flag. We left it there. It should still be there.
Right. That's a good point.
You've got
So
the
why
respectful
would we
things,
up
but
all the
that's it.
craters, nobody sees it?
But then you've got the other thing as well, haven't you? So you've got the moon buggy. I can't remember the name of it. That asked me. That, even if it was in parts, that would not fit in the Apollo to take up. And apparently it was in 2 parts and it unfolded and clipped together. That would not fit in there with everyone else and all the equipment that they needed. How did they get the buggy out of the craft to ride it around on the moon? How would they have drove it on the moon? Because diesel, petrol probably wouldn't work because it'd need igniting, wouldn't it?
Electric.
And he's like, look. But how would the electric work on the moon if there's no
They had it already
thing
fully
in the
charged.
atmosphere?
Solar panels?
Oh, yeah. It was already fully charged on their 2.5 week. Was it 2.5 week flight to the moon? How many days did it take for him to get there, apparently? Oh, 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 days. 3 days, it was fully charged. Batteries back then.
It was at 50%, man.
But why isn't there a crater or a sand blast where they landed? Why is the landing gear so pristine?
Where is it, the landing gear? Because
when
they didn't come back. Yeah.
When you see Neil Armstrong go down and go, one small step for man, everything's dust free. You would have created, especially with your thrusters coming into land, you would have created a massive dust storm, which would again kicked up dust all on your landing gear, all over your framework, everything like that. There's nothing. It's pristine.
Well, this is the other thing.
Did Phyllis come in, put a knife down, and wipe it all down before the shot? Or?
Well, there's no atmosphere there. That's one.
So
But
they say. So they're not saying now there's no oxygen. There's a little oxygen there. There's not enough that you can stand and breathe without equipment.
there's no wind.
There's no wind because obviously there's no climate. So there's no heat, there's no rain, there's no air, there's air, but there's no wind. And these are obviously you've got the different gases and that are going about, but it's not contained. So it's just bullshit. And why does the moon not rotate? Why do we only ever see it from that one side? And obviously if you're in the southern hemisphere, you just twist it round and you see it from the bottom.
Yep.
It's tidal lock orbit, isn't it? So it doesn't rotate. So it's just like one fixed. Because the aliens are on the other side. That's why.
Because it's a base. It's a base for the reptilians.
I think they're inside it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Russia did everything first. No offense to you guys in America, but Russia, they were the first ones to go round the moon. They were the first ones to get in low Earth orbit. They were the first ones to do everything. And, the Americans were trailing massively behind. And it was an arms race, basically. It wasn't a space race. It was an arms race. And, and it was just like, okay, we are way behind technologically speaking. We're way behind on this. What are we going to do? Oh, look, 2001 Space Odyssey. Kubrick!
Yeah, but Daryl Stanley, how long were they on the moon?
Well,
was it hours, days?
Oh, it was an 8-day total mission because I just Googled it.
8 days, right?
There, 3 days to get back.
Right, so they was on the moon for 2 days, say. So they went up, fully charged batteries in the Lego car, right? It lasted all that time, plus they had the ability and enough fuel left to get back from the moon, back to through all the atmosphere and back onto Earth without running out of anything. And then, yeah, but then this is a thing that throws a spanner in the works, and I don't know which way to go with this, because when they was doing the supposed initial transmission, they cut it because Neil Armstrong said something like, "Oh my God, there's hundreds of them. They stood all across the top of the crater."
Yes.
Something like that, not word for word, but pretty much that's what
they were
said.
talking to NASA, and they were trying to, what's going on?
But how?
There's all these.
But they haven't got the technology to go back. But how was they talking 238,000 miles away back in the 60s when you can't even get a signal halfway down the road?
And then somehow technology, it just disappeared. We couldn't go back to the moon the week after because, whoops, we lost it.
They forgot what to do. So all these people that they created, invented, and did the tech and all the physics and the chemistry, just the whole works of it was set out. Not one of them wrote it down. They just winged it right the way through. Right, put that there, put that there, put that there. Right, come on, let's go. But what if we want to go back? Don't worry about that.
Didn't they reuse the moon buggy in Diamonds Are Forever?
Well, on the golf course.
Yeah, when he's driving out of Area 51 off the moon set, they actually.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's like it's just these. It's too dumb to believe, is what it is. But there's some guy apparently who's having a garage sale in the US, and he's going through all these boxes, and there's a lot of it was original or duplicate footage, all to do with the moon landing. All the transcripts, all the conversations, everything else. And it was labelled up in these boxes as to what it was. How would you not know you've got that in your garage? Garage.
Because somebody probably wasn't allowed to have it in their garage.
Yeah.
Garage.
Garage.
Shed.
Shit.
But
Liam's not here. He's not in the spooky shed.
I know.
We have a yard sale.
When the astronauts returned, right, and they were put on that panel to be interviewed, I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but they are mesmerized. They're shocked. There's something in their face that says they've seen something, and when they're asking them questions, instead of being like, this is a victorious type thing, happy about it, they seem to be a little lost.
But
is it because they saw aliens on the moon, or is it because they know it's fake and they are embarrassed? What do you think?
The other theory is they all thought that they was going to go to the moon. So they went and got what they thought was getting into the rocket, and then they was led out somewhere else. It's like, yeah, you're not really going. But they had to tell them, make them think that they were going until the very last moment, and then, no, you're not going. And that's why there's so much disappointment in their faces when they come to talk about it.
Well,
and they've already signed.
Did they tell them while they were up there?
Literally, I'd say at the point of them getting into the rocket and it being ignited to take off, it's like, yeah, you're not getting in it.
So 3 days later, they're still holding on to that freakish that we're not going. I don't think so, man. I don't think it works that way. It takes me an hour to get over something when I'm disappointed, and 3 days later, I'm thinking about other happy shit.
But the moon, going to the corner shop doesn't count. This is like another celestial planet.
But
you know what I mean? It's like
fact that you have to now lie to everybody in your life. Like, you can't tell your wife, you can't tell your kids, you can't tell anybody that you don't go to the moon.
I mean, they blasted off, didn't they? Because they just orbited the Earth. Sorry, Nicole.
So I'm sure it's not just them who was threatened. It was probably their family, everybody they care about.
Well, Buzz didn't care because Buzz kept saying, we didn't go. He told a little girl that was asking him questions, yes, that's a wonderful question, but we didn't go.
Yeah, but that was when he's
really. And then don't they drag him away as soon as he says it?
Yeah. Didn't he have a heart attack in Antarctica?
Yeah.
You hear about that?
But then he was never. But yeah, so he had a heart attack in Antarctica, but it was never. He was never given medical treatment for it. Nothing was ever done. It was never logged as a medical condition or anything like that. It was just, oh, he's had a heart attack. Move on. Very strange.
Yeah, and he did put out at the time it was called Twitter. He put a tweet out that he saw something in Antarctica, and we should all be worried. It could mean the end, is what he said. That's what he said, and then the tweet was removed.
Do you think it was the directed energy weapons?
Maybe there's supposed to be a big black pyramid up there. Maybe he got to see that. There's a lot of tales about, alien communities, other civilizations living there, a hollow earth theory where
going back
a guy went into the earth. There's a lot of weirdness.
Speaking of which,
Operation High Jump, was it High Jump? The one that went to Antarctica?
Is that Andrew Bird? Is that Commander Bird or whatever? Yeah. Apparently there's pictures that he took inside.
Admiral Bird. I watched. Oh no! Yeah, it gets better now. So I watched a video yesterday about Admiral Bird. I think I've shared it on Facebook, and he says they've gone into the South Pole, and they've gone right through Earth and come out in the North Pole, and the Earth does not have a core. But then that brings question into what are volcanoes.
Mm-hmm. It's hot magma.
Yeah,
or a donut.
Magma.
It can still be hot inside the earth.
It's jam.
It's jam or a donut, obviously.
Yeah.
It's a horror.
Oh, fuck you. Well, you've seen the government. It's full of donuts. But anyway.
They said that he went through, it was 1,200 miles to go through the entire.
Yeah,
and
from one end to the other.
I'm not an aviator. I don't know anything about the planes at the time. But did we have an airplane that could go without getting refueled 1,200 miles?
I don't think so. Earhart had to refuel and everything. She had to
they use the same batteries in his plane as what they use on the moon buggy. Come on,
Absolutely.
people.
Absolutely.
Come on.
They can go at 25%, fly straight through that bitch. It'll be all right.
They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to even fly over it. Commercially, they have to go round. They are not allowed to fly over that area.
Even if it's the shortest distance.
Yeah.
So, Andy, did you see that video?
Climate change
the other day?
The one that you shared?
Yes.
Yes, I reshared that one.
So that was a question I had also, was like, if he went through there, then what the fuck are volcanoes? Where does the magma come from? I was like puzzled by that. Like, okay.
But then, are you ready for this bit?
Please.
So when you go down, not personally, but when they go down to the ocean bed or seabed, whichever, why is it so cold? Surely it should get warmer the nearer you get into the Earth's core.
Because water's cold.
But is it?
There's meant to be another ocean.
But water is constantly moving, so it's creating energy, and energy creates warmth, not cold.
Further away.
So why?
Probably geothermal vents and stuff down on the sea floor.
I'm not that clever. Don't know what you're talking about.
Volcanoes.
Underwater volcanoes. That's the thing. I think.
Yeah. But then you have the platelets that each continent sits on that are always shifting.
Yes.
So I get that. So maybe they could be on some sort of like magma bubble, like a magma plate, like underneath. Do you know, like when you put laminate down, you've got to put the underlay in between your floor and the laminate.
So you're
and
saying
it keeps it like a
peanut butter
floor.
over jelly. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay. I get you. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Mudslide. I'm there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But why could it not be that?
It could be anything, really.
Because we're led to believe what we are told. Because how many of us, as an individual, have the ability to go to outer space, to go to the center of the Earth, to go to Antarctica, to go to all these places where we cannot physically get to?
Yep.
So we have to take in what we are told, and then it's down to us whether we believe it. And if they go on it that much, go on about it that much, you end up getting brainwashed and believing it, and then going with the mainstream.
And even
that's why we're here.
The images from NASA of the Earth, they're all computer generated. Like it tells you that they were computer generated. It's not like a photograph. Why can't they just take a photograph of the Earth?
Because it probably doesn't look like it's supposed to. Yeah. And if they've even admitted that when they have the clouds over the Earth, it's copy paste all the way around. They've got like 5 different templates of clouds or something. It's just bizarre.
Why can't we just see it?
Does that mean they copy and paste the chemtrails in now as well? Because they've re-stratifized those as clouds, didn't they, back in 2015, I think, when they updated the Cloud Atlas?
Can I just say, I have never, ever seen a chemtrail. I've seen vapor trails. I've never seen a chemtrail.
Wait, you've seen a vapor trail. You've seen a chemtrail.
Yeah, vapor trails disappear. Chemtrails stay.
Yeah. Never seen one. Not the ones that stay. I've seen them disappear, and then you've got normal clouds that come over. I have never ever seen a chemtrail, but I have a backup story for this, kind of. So the guy that got in contact with me about the pterodactyl back in the day, I'm not going to.
You say this like it's a completely normal thing.
Oh, the pterodactyl. Yeah. What the fuck?
So I seen a pterodactyl, and this guy got in contact with me through the YouTube channel, and he seen one. And we worked out, lived in the same area. He was south, I was north, and we seen it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he was saying he was out one day, and the sky was full of chemtrails. And his missus turned round to him and said, "What are you talking about? It's a perfectly clear sky."
So she couldn't see them?
She could not see a thing. She goes, I
wonder if she could see the pterodactyl as well.
Yeah, they've both seen it. 3 of us.
Her too?
Yeah, she's seen it, he's seen it. They were sat in Asda car park watching the sunset. Just go with it.
You saw it live, is that what you're saying? You saw this live?
So they was in Asda car park. They'd been shopping and they come out and the sun was setting. And where the little Asda, you can see right over the tops at Milton Keynes, so you can see all the way across. You can see a bit of the hills and what have you. So they're just sat in the car looking at the sunset, and they see this bird, and then it turns out to be a pterodactyl type creature. Now, I was in the back garden of where I lived at the time. I'd been out with the telescope. I just put it away, coming back into the house. I looked up, caught something out of the corner of my eye, and just watched this giant bird, about 24 foot long, head to tail, probably about 16 to 20 foot wingspan, just go all the way across the sky and then gone. I'm like, oh, seen a dragon. It were a dragon.
So, and you have the video, right? You took video of this?
No, I had my phone in my hand. I just stood there watching it.
What the hell, Andy? Come on, man.
Dude.
Paranormal
Tell me
people.
about it.
No,
video or it didn't happen?
No way. It wasn't a dragon. It was just a pterodactyl.
They were a dragon. I was so impressed. I'm like, oh my God, I've just seen a dragon. So I run in the house, I go on YouTube and tapping away dragon. And you see all these Chinese water dragons, the long white fluffy things with the 4 legs and all that.
Yeah.
Probably CGI. And then this is about half 11 at night. About 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I eventually come off the computer because I weren't working at the time. It's when it hurt me back. And I was I ended up looking at sky worms and all this other weird stuff that I don't even know is real. So this is the position that I've seen the pterodactyl. As I'm looking at it, that's how I seen it.
Yeah.
But it looked more like this. So that position, but more that style. It's
like a baby, right?
That thing. Obviously, these are not real. You can see the ropes on that one. These are models, but that is how I seen it flying across the sky.
Can you imagine having that little hand he has right there and trying to grab something to drink? That's crazy.
Well, that's the thing.
Scratch your nose with that.
So the wings on that, the wings were not like that. The wings were more like that, more bat-like.
Mm-hmm.
but it was the position as how it flew across the sky was that style. So I thought that was like a spike or something coming from under its neck, but it's not. It's the right hand wing, like curve pointing down. So yeah.
Hello.
So was it gliding or was it flapping?
Gliding. Didn't flap. Didn't turn its head. Someone said, "Why didn't you shout it?" Why am we going to shout?
Hey, pterodactyl.
Hey,
Could it have been
come and eat me? What?
a drone or like some sort of kite?
Too big. It was
No?
2012-ish. It was about 11:30 at night, clear night. That's why I'd been out in the garden sky watching. Someone said, was it a kite? I watched it fly across the sky for about 3/4 of a mile before it flew out of sight.
What about this theory, Andy? I've been hearing this and I'm starting to believe this now. Everything, all time, is happening right now.
At the same time.
At the same time. Could it have been that something crossed over like a veil-like thing and you saw something in prehistoric times actually show itself?
Well, this is the thing. So I think it's Agnost that said it like this. Imagine the timeline is like a vinyl record. So you put the needle on and it's one groove that goes all the way around, obviously from the outside to the middle. But each line is a different timeline that runs parallel to the next one. What if, like, when you bang the record player and it skips and it jumps to the next line? What if it's an equivalent of that?
Could be. I mean, what if you scratch it?
But
I mean, this
is the thing. Oh,
I would think
sorry, go on.
time slip.
Yeah.
Rather
But
than
the thing is,
pterodactyl flying around.
I seen a physical pterodactyl. That's what I could see. I'm not saying it was a pterodactyl. I'm saying that's what I was looking at. Like everything else that I've witnessed, like with the full body apparitions. Yeah, it was a full body apparition. Was it a ghost? I don't know. I didn't get to talk to it and ask it. I'm just looking at this thing. It could be a mask. It could be some sort of camouflage. It could have been anything. It could have been a pterodactyl. Could have been a UFO to look like a pterodactyl.
Right.
Just to confuse you even more. I don't know what it was, but that's what it looked like.
That's why I call my show Dayvid Don't Know, because I don't know. I don't have the answers to these questions,
I have
man.
no idea. Not got a
More
clue.
questions.
Yeah.
That's all we have. We never get answers, and to be honest with you, I don't want answers. I like the questions. I like the hunt. I like the knowledge. I
want at least one answer. Give me one answer, man. Just one.
Oh, well then there's this one. So this is the first not air balloon that I've seen, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put this one image up. My initial look on that was a hot air balloon. That is not a hot air balloon. So it was Fire Spirit Wayne that filtered the image and like got all the grainy bits of crap and what have you out of it. And that is what it's in. So this is rotating in the sky and I'm watching it. I'm just, so that's strange on its own.
Yes, it is.
That is weird.
It's blue.
It was more grey than blue.
It looks like it's morphing though. If you look at the dipples and that, it looks like it's fluid almost, doesn't it?
Well, these are the two.
The other pictures, it's a different shape.
Yeah, so the one on the right is the one that's seen on day 1. The one on the left is what's seen on day 2. Neither of them have baskets. Neither of them were hot air balloons. So, and then I seen one. Well, that's what I thought. It did look like a plectrum.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. So I thought it was a hot air balloon. Then it's just like this rotating pyramid in the sky. I ain't got a clue what it was.
Yeah, but hot air balloons aren't allowed to take off when there's cloud, are they? Because of the I've done that much research on a hot air balloon. I think I should have a license to fly one. I know everything there is to do with hot air balloons just through seeing them two things. It's just
the amount of research that me and Nicole did to find out what the do's and don'ts, even Darren and Simon, we all looked into it of what you can, like the first day of hot air ballooning, the last day of hot air ballooning, when you can and can't do it, all the rules and regulations.
Don't
and
smoke up there, right? No lighters. I mean,
it's only propane that is used for them to take off. Propane's the same gas as what you have when you go to a snack van and get a burger. It's the same gas as that. You got butane and propane. Butane is what you have in lighters, and propane burns at a higher temperature. That's why they use it for the mobile fires. You like what you have in the trailers and all that kind of stuff. And for hot air balloons, you do get nitrogen-filled ones, and not helium. What's the other one? I think it's just nitrogen, but they're round. They're like a solid ball, and they last longer. You don't have to keep flaming them up. So that's what I mean. It's just they've done that much research into it.
Yeah, you don't want to hydrogen like another Hindenburg.
No.
Yeah.
No. So yeah. So that's what I mean.
As an experiment, because you can buy those helium weather balloons, stick a GoPro on it, and just send it up and see what it gets.
Yeah, but they look like a long sock like thing, don't they? You don't.
They expand.
The higher they go, they expand.
The atmosphere. Yeah.
But they're transparent. They don't have a solid colour to them.
No.
Not that they had a solid colour, but that second one stayed with me. I drove for 18.2 miles at 65 miles an hour, and it stayed alongside me all that way. And it got bigger. Didn't get nearer. It expanded. And as soon as I was southbound, as soon as I turned east, I looked in my mirror and it wasn't there. Nowhere to be seen. So hot air balloons cannot do that. Unless it had a rope tied to the back of my van. That did not happen.
Did you check for a rope?
Yeah. No rope. I don't even like passengers, so there's definitely no rope on the back. So yeah, it's just, that's what I mean. But I don't know what that was. But every time, because obviously I'm looking at the road, every time I looked out the driver's window, at first glance, it looked like a hot air balloon. But when you watch it for a few seconds, you actually see that it's not that. I was going to say you see where it is, but I don't know what it was. But you see that it isn't a hot air balloon. It just doesn't make sense as to what was going on and why it was doing it. Other than the fact that I had been trying to manifest something, because like, come on, nothing's happened for so long. Please show me something that's very interesting. And then I got that 2 days on the run.
Well, there you go.
I checked Flight Radar 24. I checked all the maps to see where the nearest planes, light aircraft, commercial flights, army vehicles, military, nothing at all.
Andy, speaking of people showing you something interesting, do you have to remind anybody to do anything?
Yes, I have done, and Og and Darren did put it in the chat. So we are recording our Christmas special on Saturday. If you would like to be involved, you have to give us a drawing of your most beautiful image of the Christmas Krampus. Yes, you have 48 hours, pretty much to the minute, to send it in. If I've not received it by end of show on Friday, then tough. We'll do something else instead. But anyway.
Are we doing ours on air? So are we doing them pre, or are we actually, manically?
We're doing ours on air, and you have that 30-second thing is something totally different. You've got 2 minutes to draw it.
Right, okay.
But me and someone else have come up with a plan, and we're not saying anything, but it don't matter. We're not cheating, don't worry. It's all legit.
That just means Andy will tell us on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Say nothing.
We'll just get a million and one voice notes beforehand.
So these guys are talking about a cryptid called the Moon Man?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
What the hell is that?
So have any Yorkshire chums, ever heard of the cryptid Moon Man? His head was massive and illuminated like the moon.
So
nice.
I spoke to Darren today, and he said, "Oh, he's been watching this video," and he went, "It's about the Moon Man." I went, "Oh, that guy with an head like the moon." He went, "Oh, have you heard of it?" I went, "Yeah," but I didn't think it was real. It was like going back to Wee Willie Winky. I thought it was like a kid's character type of thing. Didn't realise it was an actual cryptid, but apparently he's got an actual moon for a head.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go down the rabbit hole on that. Might be on the. I might be posting that tomorrow because that sounds very interesting.
I'll send you the video.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
There's no image. It's just someone talking, and it's like a back video, but they're explaining it all. But from that, you might be able to find more stuff for it.
Yes.
Has
I'd love to see a picture of that.
Image of it?
If they have, I'm gonna
There you
find
go. So Steve's from Scarborough, which is like northeast of Yorkshire, and he's heard of him.
Has it got anything to do with the Solway Firth spaceman, like the silver man that was in the photograph?
Oh, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, the Solway spaceman. Apparently, that was the doll that the kid was holding up as he took the photo. He just didn't remember holding it while the photograph was taken. That's why it's in one photo and not the other.
Not the other one, yeah.
the one that looks like it was in the clouds, just hanging out.
It was just like over the person's shoulder. Apparently, the kid had the art, was holding it out, and then holding it up behind him. So
yeah.
I don't
Is
know.
the one in California?
No, Yorkshire.
Solway.
Oh,
In the field.
Solway.
thinking about something else then. A nasty
Don't
one?
know.
What the hell?
Yeah, so Og, you can take part, and we need your drawings by Friday. Thank you. We have one question before we go from Og again, and she wants to know, what are the panel's thoughts on the Age of Disclosure documentary coming out on Friday?
Can't wait
I
to
think
see
it's
it.
going to be the same as all the others. It's just going to be a massive con, and they're going to say what we already know and not give us any extra information, and it's going to be the same old, and the whistleblowers don't exist, because if they do, you get taken out, like David said before. So
Wah, wah.
Yeah,
Or
I
end up
think
in a-
Yeah.
Thanks, Andy.
it's going to be
I'm not going to watch it now.
Just
but it's
regurgitated.
going to be, though, isn't it? It's just going to be the same.
Well, unless they're going to produce an alien and his name's Dilbert or
Unless
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say you go, look, this
I'm
is
gonna
our
watch it.
UFO.
I'm
It
still
does
gonna
this.
watch
It
it.
can do that. It's,
You're going to watch it.
Yeah.
We're all going to
Um,
watch. Why they're making it
I'm
when's it
watching
on?
that. Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Comes out on
What
Friday.
time?
Till Saturday. I don't know. Sometime on Friday.
Do I look like a TV guy? I don't know.
David said 12:30. I'm going to hold him to that.
Yeah. Keep looking for that. He'll be there. I'm watching it. I'm willing to listen. I mean, I want more information. Is it going to be something revealing that's going to be no, it's not.
No.
It's not going to be anything. It's going to be, oh my God, this is, here's, Mulder and Scully, and here's, Gray or whatever. No, it's not going to be that. But I'm still going to watch it.
As I said, they'll go into the tic tac and all the rest of it. But it's like, is there anything going to be new coming out of it, or is it just going to be recycled information presented in a new way? But it's still going to be a good watch. You never know.
New people are talking.
Yeah,
It might not be made.
21st at 3:01 a.m. PST.
So 3 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 a.m. UK time. I'll be in work. Sorry, busy getting paid.
we'll give you the cliff notes.
It's just going to be cake or biscuit, isn't it? Cookie
I'm
dough.
going to eat it.
There
It's
you
gonna
go.
be cookie dough.
That's the new one for
I'm
faithful
going to
cake.
eat it up. It's delicious.
So
We're going to watch it, and then we're going to talk
It's
about
delicious.
it. So,
Yeah.
That's the basis of your show, man.
yeah.
This is cake,
Wow.
bro.
that's good, because we've got Greg Tomlinson coming on Friday, who's part of Pursuit of the Paranormal. They do a lot of UFO study and research, so it's all good.
I will be
Yes.
investigating. I will be
So
investigating the same place I got my painting from.
Nice.
Oh, so you're not going to be here?
I will be here for part of it.
Right. Because Abby might not be here.
As we're
Maybe you
doing
should record from there.
we're 7 recording on Saturday, aren't we? So that should be all right for me to do Friday night.
Yeah, but you weren't sure about Friday and Saturday.
Oh, I'll rest tomorrow. It's fine.
Okay, you got Sunday. You can do nothing Sunday.
I've got Sunday. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah,
and I've got to get a hold of Dayvid as well because we've got to sort ours out as well.
That's
right.
right.
Is he here? Here he is.
There. Right there.
He's been here all day.
Oh my!
All day.
Ooh, the cat wants to
That's a
play
beautiful
with
cat.
Right.
Abbie, what's happening to your name? What the hell? Spooky. What's that?
There you go. I'm back now.
She's muting and then unmuting.
You're muting and
you're muting and
unmuting.
unmuting super fast.
Oh, it's a cat.
Oh, it's a kitty. Okay.
Paranormal cat.
My dog just sat here, didn't push any buttons. Very mindful, very demure. That's the difference.
Yeah,
between
that's why Bruno is locked outside because he tries
Nicole,
to climb
how
up
are
on
you
air.
dealing with the sun disappearing at 4:30, man? What the hell is up with that shit, man?
I'm filming UFOs. That's what I'm doing.
This is how dark it is outside.
It's freaking dark, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was over there. I was on the East Coast, and I could not believe. Like it was like 4:30. I walk outside, and it's pitch dark, and I thought, "What the? Is it 8, 9? What time is it? 4:30."
When I get out of work, and it seems like it's late. I can't do it.
I don't know how you do it, man. I feel sorry for you guys.
It's the time of year where you wake up and go to work in the dark and you come home in the dark. It's one of those.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Right. That's the shortest day, the solstice, so it should start like, after
Yes. Right, we are gonna.
Sorry, what was that, Nicole?
An hour and a half goes so fast.
It does.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to have to wrap this up because I'm tired. I need to go to work.
He's tired of cake.
Oh, I am.
Sick to death of cake. Add it up to here with freaking cake.
So you said this thing is on Friday. That's tomorrow. No, what day is
it? Thursday.
What's today, Andy?
I don't know. Time slip. Who's a pterodactyl?
We're literally on the show now. What day do you have this?
Oh.
We've never done stuff on Thursday.
No, don't know what I'm on about. And on that note, I'm going to go because I don't know what the hell is happening. So thank you, Dayvid. Thank you, Abbie. Thank you, Nicole. Do appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, you are more than welcome. Regular co-host.
Yeah.
Always. Just know.
I will bring the cake and the pie.
Hey, yes.
A little whipped cream, maybe.
Are you going to go watch some of The Office?
What's that? The Office?
Are you going to go watch The Office now?
Yes. I'm going to go and watch Angela.
Watch the UK version.
Yes.
I tried it and started it.
I think we improved on it. Just like the country.
Oh!
Bam! That was from way downtown.
It's only because you got more of it.
That's true. This is very true. I think it checks out.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
You got to come to America, you guys. Come
again.
Visit.
I don't know if you know this, but Andy's been to America
twice.
I don't know if he's ever mentioned it.
You need to do a show from America.
Yeah, I interviewed Sir Brian Bowden.
Okay, you've done it. Never mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm coming with you next time, even if you'd like paint lines here and put me in luggage as a ventriloquist dummy. I'm coming.
I can do that.
I just did a show with Brian on Sunday.
Yes, I couldn't do that. The time was too late. It was because it was like 11 till 1 a.m. UK time, and I'm up at 6 for work. So yeah. Tommy was on there.
Yeah, he was great.
Yes, he was telling me so, and he managed to stay on all the way through.
Yes, he did.
I don't know how he did that, but he did.
I'm impressed. That dude has a lot of energy, doesn't he? He's just electric.
Yeah.
That's why you save every birthday party.
Yeah. He is. Right. So I'm going to end it because I've got to go. I'm tired and I've got stuff to do and I've got cake to eat and Booger Spears to break into. So, right. Have a great 2 days, everyone. We'll see you back on Friday where we're going to be joined by Greg Tomlinson, our part of Pursuit of the Paranormal. Not sure what he's going to be talking about. Maybe this thing that's coming out on Friday day. So 12:30, David said. Remember that.
Yes.
No matter what time zone you're in, 12:30.
12:30. Just watch.
Yeah. No matter what. Right.
No
Take
matter
care.
what.
Thanks for watching. And please do subscribe to my other new channel, Just Mates.
You can't
Chat
remember
show.
what it's called.
I've changed it so many times. Just Mates Chat Show. Please subscribe. I've got 11 subscribers, and one of them's me. So, right, I'm going. Thank you. Thank you, everyone in the chat. You can listen back on Audible, Podcast Player, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all of them. Right, take care. See you all soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.